Good evening. In this video, vertical axis wind turbines are going to be discussed. There are two types of vertical axis wind turbines, Darrieus wind turbine and Savonius vertical axis wind turbine. Darrieus wind turbines are hemispherical in shape, that is bow in shape, and Savonius vertical axis wind turbines are drum shaped, half drum shaped turbines. The vertical axis wind turbines, even though they have been existed for many centuries, they are not common as horizontal axis wind turbines. Most of the commercial turbines are horizontal axis wind turbines. So, vertical axis wind turbines have not become popular as horizontal axis wind turbine. The technology is well developed for horizontal axis wind turbine, whereas the technologies have not yet been developed for vertical axis wind turbine. Vertical axis wind turbines need not be adjusted in the direction of wind, which is an advantage because wind direction is highly variable. The types of vertical axis wind turbines are Darrieus turbine and Savonius turbine. Darrieus turbine is lift based turbine and Savonius turbine is drag based turbine. Darrieus vertical axis turbine. So this diagram is very important from the examination point of view, and there is a vertical shaft. This is a vertical, in the vertical axis wind turbine, the shaft is in the vertical direction, whereas in horizontal axis wind turbine, the shaft is in the horizontal direction. So in the vertical axis wind turbine, vertical shaft is an important element, and the blades are of bow shaped. So this turbine is also called as egg beater because the blades are of the shape of egg beater shape. Rotor blades are of in the bow shape, and at the bottom there is a gearbox and generator. In horizontal axis wind turbine, gearbox generator are placed over the naturally, and it is placed in naturally at the top of the wind turbine, but in vertical axis wind turbine, the gearbox and generator are placed at the bottom of the wind turbine. The diagram is very important from the examination point of view. Darrieus vertical axis wind turbines are invented by a French engineer, Darrieus, in the year 1926. Darrieus vertical axis wind turbines, two curved aerofoil blades. So they have two curved aerofoil blades which are attached to a vertical shaft. Blades bow outwards like a parabolic curve. The bows are bow outwards. When the wind flows over the rotor blades, it creates suction on face of the blades. The suction creates an aerodynamic lift force, and the rotor is rotated by the lift force. So Darrieus turbines are called as lift based turbines, and Darrieus turbines are also called as egg beater turbine because it appears like a large egg beater. Darrieus turbines rotate faster than the wind speed. It has tip speed ratio greater than 1. Tip speed ratio is a ratio of velocity at the tip of the blade to the velocity of the wind. Hence they are able to produce more electricity. Darrieus turbine blades have to be attached firmly because it has to sustain centrifugal forces during rotation. The turbines can be started at very low wind speeds because mechanical friction is less, whereas vertical axis wind turbines have to be started with a diesel power, diesel genset, but there is no need of diesel genset is required for starting the Darrieus vertical axis wind turbine. Alternate forms of Darrieus rotors, Y type rotors. The rotors are in the form of Y shape, and pi type rotors. The rotors in the form of pi shape, and delta type rotor, and the delta type is also given, and H type rotor is given, and pi type rotor is given. These various forms of rotor is also very important. Three straight blades are connected to form H shape in H type rotors. In H type Darrieus rotors, large amount of bending moment is created at high wind speeds because of straight blades. Darrieus rotors generally are bow shaped pi type rotors. The pi type Darrieus rotors will not work at very low wind speeds but are efficient than H type rotors. Savonius vertical axis wind turbine. The diagram is important, and there are two drums. A drum is cut into two halves, and one the convex shape and a concave shape, and the rotor is vertical, and at the bottom there is gearbox and generator. And in Savonius wind turbine, drum is cut into two halves in the vertical direction. Two halves are connected to a vertical shaft in such a way that one is in concave shape and another is in the convex shape. When the wind blows, it exerts torque on the rotor. Savonius wind turbine works entirely by the thrust force of wind, whereas horizontal axis wind turbines works entirely by aerodynamic forces. Thank you.